In this video, I'm going to be showcasing how you guys can snag 586 overall players, and while doing so, EA Sports is actually going to give you coins. So Salsa family, hope you guys are all having a wonderful day out there. In this video, I'm going to be showcasing something that I'm hopeful everyone can take advantage of to get themselves 586s as well as make coins. Now, there's really only two requirements to be able to take advantage of this, and number one is coming in here and getting your headliner field pass up to the maximum. And I know people are going to be watching this and they're going to be like, Swift, I'm nowhere near the maximum on my headliner field pass. Well, don't worry, you guys have 44 more days to get your headliner field pass up to the maximum, so there's really no rush. If you get the headliner field pass maxed out in a week or a month, it's not really gonna matter because you guys still have 44 days to get this done. But if you guys are in a situation where maybe you have it maxed out, or you're close to getting it maxed out, or you just want to learn this method, this is something you guys gotta be doing. Okay, so for getting to the maximum of your headliner field pass, you're gonna be getting an 86 overall headliner hero fantasy pack.
Okay.
And in my video yesterday, I actually opened that pack up, and immediately after, I was like, dang, there is an insane opportunity here to get 86s for free and make coins. So as you can see, this is going to be the 86 overall player we got for free for getting my headliner field pass up to the maximum. And very important, there's no rush to do that. Whether you get it in a week or a month, you're still going to be getting this 86, and this is still going to work. Now, essentially what we're going to be doing in the video is we're going to be turning this 86 into 5 other 86 overall players, as well as making coins. So this is 100% better than keeping your free 86 or selling your free 86. If you were to just keep this 86 overall player, you wouldn't get the free coins as well as additional free players we're going to be getting by doing this method. And vice versa, if you were to sell off this 86, well then you would just sell it off and get coins. But by doing this, you're still getting coins and you're getting the 86 overall player back in return. It's the best of both worlds. You get coins and you basically get to keep the player as well as generate more cards. Now here's where step number 2 comes into play, and this is where there's going to be a bit of a requirement to have some coins. As you guys can see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll on down to the Justin Jefferson 89 overall headliner champion set. We're going to be putting our Tyler Shatley 86 overall player into the set, and essentially what that's going to mean is now all we need is 4 more 86s. And here's where step number 2 comes into play. Like I said, there's 2 steps. Step number 1 is getting your headliner field pass up to the maximum. That's not really that challenging. You know, if it takes you a couple weeks, it's not really a big deal. But step number 2 is you gotta have 240,000 coins on your account. Now, there's probably some people watching this that sadly don't have 240k coins, and if you're in that situation, I apologize. This method just simply isn't going to work for you, but I'm hoping that most people watching this video, you should have 240k or more. And hey, if you need help getting some coins, here's my coin sponsor, use code SWIFT. To get Madden 23 coins for the 100% cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. So getting back on track, like I was saying, we gotta spend our 240k coins to scoop up 4 more 86s to be able to complete one of these sets. And essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to urge you guys to come in here and buy 86s at about 60,000 coins or less, but also buy players you want on your team. So if I was coming in here and let's say, for example, I didn't have Donald Parham on my team for some reason, I would 100% be buying this Donald Parham. And again, you're looking for 60k or under for the player. So personally for me, what I decided to do is I picked up the Lane Johnson, I picked up the Kwity Paye. I was coming in here and buying players I wanted on my team. And again, to find these cards, filter it down by the program headliners, the quality 86 to 87, and go by all offense and all defense. Have those cards you want on your team in mind and just scoop them up when you see them. So let's say, for example, we wanted a wide receiver as well. Well, bang, we'd scoop up Gabe Davis. Now you're basically looking to spend about 60,000 coins or less on these players. As you can see, we're finding our snipes for under 60k fairly easily, and when we do 60 multiplied by 4, because of course we got to scoop up 4 more players to get the set done, that is going to mean you're spending 240,000 coins at maximum to get this set completed. And fellas, the method is just going to get a lot better when you guys see how well the numbers work on this. And yeah, for step number 1, again, you're getting your headliner field pass up to the maximum. You're getting that 86 for free. You put him into the Justin Jefferson, and then you gotta snipe 4 other 86s. Now these 86s, they should be players you want on your team. We've already scooped up, I think, 3 of them, so we do just need 1 more live in the video. Let's say we wanted Divine Diablo, we would buy this card right here. So there we go. We purchased our 486 overall players at a price of about 60,000 coins or less. If you're buying at more than 60k, I mean, I guess it's not really the end of the world, but ultimately, you're looking to try and get 60k or less on these cards, because that's going to mean you're spending at maximum 240k on this set. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, and now all we got to do is come in here and complete step number 3, which is completing the set for Justin Jefferson. So I'm going to click square, I'm going to redeem this offer right here, and I'm going to get Justin Jefferson as well as all of my 86 overall players back as NCAT players. Or I guess they're called BND cards, they're not called NCATs. So at this point, we've spent 240,000 coins to get all this value right here. These 6 players are the value that we just achieved for 240k. And you might be looking at me like, Swift, you're an absolute madman, that was not worth it. Well, let me explain. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna sell off Justin Jefferson, and we're gonna sell him for about 290k. I think you could actually sell the card for 300 a little bit earlier, but worst case scenario, you sell him for 290. Now, of course, EA Sports is gonna take 10% of that because they like to take our coins, and that's gonna take your net auction value down to 260k. Now, remember, we only spent 240k to get this set done. So far, we've already made 20,000 coins, and now we're left over with these 86 overall players right here for free. So instead of either following option A, which is keeping Tyler Shatley and just using him on the team, or option B, where we sell the card off and we get like 55,000 coins after tax, now what we've done is we have generated 5 86 overall players for free and made 20k. You guys can use these 86s for your team. They're awesome players. Unfortunately for me, I already have all these players on my team because I did this method and just wanted to show it to you guys live in the video, but that is something that you most certainly need to try out. Like, this is going to be one of those things that everyone's got to take advantage of. There is no excuse. I just built my team out a lot better by doing this method. I was able to make those coins, and of course, I was also able to scoop up a new right tackle. I got a new right end. I got a new center. I got a new backup free safety. I just got so much value for my team, and at the same time, I was able to make coins. Now, again, the only 2 requirements to do this are, number 1, you got to get your headliner field pass up to the max. That could take a bit of time, but don't rush it. There's not really like some crazy deadline. Once you get it done, you can follow these steps. Then step 2 is you got to have 240k. I should hope that a lot of people watching my videos are up over 240k. That's the ideal situation to be in, but if you're not, you might have to wait until you get to 240 to be able to do this method. But ultimately, it's a banger. It's something you guys are going to want to try. If you want to stay up to date with more methods, hit that sub button, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.